Hey everyone, my name is Andrea and I'm back to bring you my reaction to Wednesday. We are already halfway through the show. That is crazy. So I will be reacting to episode 5 today. The big question for me, well, there's a couple of them. First of all, is Eugene okay? Because he looked like he got attacked by the monster. And so I'm hoping for him. I'm hoping he's okay, but you don't know. And the second question that's actually been on my mind a lot is, who is the monster? Now, I think the show is trying to lead you towards Xavier being the monster, but I don't think he is. I have a few ideas as to who it might be, and I don't know if we'll get any more clarification in this next episode, but hopefully we'll get some more clues at least, and I can narrow down my list of potential monster suspects, so to speak. Before we get started, if you're enjoying this content, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel. We also have a Patreon, Kai Masters, where you can catch all of our ad-free, unedited reactions well in advance of the YouTube release. I want to take a moment and give a big shout out to all of the wonderful patrons that have already subscribed to our Patreon. Thank you so much for all your love and support.
How well do we really know our parents? Take my father. But when he was a student, he was accused of a murder that took place right up there.
That's new. Wow, okay, I didn't know Gomez was accused of a murder.
I don't like to tell tales, Sheriff Walker, but it's all Morticia Frump's fault. Seeing you in handcuffs, accused of murder. I've never loved you more.
Wow, he looks so young there. I wonder who he was fighting with. Oh, now we have Parents' Weekend. I'm guessing Principal Weems has a vendetta against him now. I wonder how she's going to react to him coming for Parents' Day. This will be interesting.
These were the best years of our lives, were they not, Tish?
They certainly were, McCarry. I hope Wednesday's happy to see us.
I'm sure she's dying to see us.
But I'm happy to report that Eugene is on the mend.
Oh, that's good.
On the mend. Trying a coma.
The monster hasn't attacked anyone in the past week. Maybe you finally scared it off.
Or maybe it went into hiding to avoid this weekend. I knew I should have worn my plague mask.
There she is. Oh, how we miss those accusing eyes and youthful sneer.
I thought Thing was filling you in on my every move.
So how's the little fella doing? Does he still have all his fingers?
Relax. I haven't snapped any of his digits. Yet.
Guessing your dad's no-show again this year?
Yeah. I got a text this morning. You?
Gabrielle hasn't shown her face since I started here. Wouldn't miss this for the world.
I guess you misjudged her.
Your Judy Garland impression was a dead ringer.
Sounds positively suicidal.
So many death references in this show.
Unfortunately, Wednesday's assimilation has been rocky at best.
Because I refuse to embrace the culture of dishonesty and denial permeating this school.
Apparently, her therapist feels she hasn't been very open to the process, and their time together has not yielded the results we'd hoped.
I'm not a lab rat.
We both agree it would be most beneficial for you all to attend a family session this weekend.
No.
What can it hurt? I mean, to be honest, I've always been a big fan of head shrinking.
It's not that kind of head shrinking, mon chéri.
That is disappointing.
All right.
What's wrong?
It's hard to stomach a murderer wandering around town scot-free.
Hmm.
You know Reggie, the local coroner? He just blew his brains out.
Oh. Well, so much for his cruise, I guess.
Who wants to start?
I never thought I'd miss being waterboarded so much.
It seems they've been lying to me, keeping secrets. Who was Garrett Gates, and why are you accused of murdering him?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Actually, this is exactly the place.
This session is over.
Have it your way, Mother.
Thanks for the candy.
Actually, that's potpourri.
Ooh. Gross.
I don't know the full story. Your father did nothing wrong.
I'll be the judge of that.
Ooh, how could you eat that? That is so gross.
I harvested hive number 3. The bees miss you.
Aw. Oh, wow. Poor Eugene.
Gun was legal and registered in his name, Colt 45.
He's planning a cruise with his wife. He seemed all excited about retirement.
I guess you never really know what's going on through someone's mind.
A bullet, apparently.
Suicide note says he felt guilty about an old case. Says he covered it up, faked the coroner's report.
The Gomez case?
What case?
Garrett Gates?
Mmm.
There's only ever been one suspect. Now I got my proof.
I don't know that that's proof. I don't think Gomez would have done it. I hope not. I'm sure there was someone else behind it, just like I don't think that the coroner's death was suicide. Somebody's obviously behind all of that. Although maybe the black bubble gum was from Gomez or Morticia. Is that Garrett Gates's grave? Okay, yep.
My appetite eludes me, Mother. Same way the truth eludes you.
Oops, ouch.
So, are you gonna make me ask?
Ajax and I haven't defined our relationship yet.
Have you wolfed out yet?
No.
Well, that is a disappointment.
That's me.
Aw. Aw, poor Enid.
Gomez Adams.
Oh. They're just going to arrest him there?
You're under arrest for the murder of Garrett Gates. Do the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Except he didn't do it. Wow, that's really not an appropriate time and place to do that, Sheriff.
My little Tormenta, how's your mother?
Devastated. She hates you in Orange.
Garrett was infatuated with your mother. His infatuation turned into obsession. Your mother and I stepped out to catch our breath. Adams! And that's when I saw him. His eyes bore into me, brimming with murderous intent.
Looks a bit like Xavier.
Garrett, no! Garrett! Stop!
Okay, so it was self-defense. Oof. Garrett didn't have any special powers?
Saw the sword. My survival instinct kicked in.
Oh, okay, so he did kill him, but in self-defense. So why did it take this long to arrest him?
My father's exactly what he says.
Thank you for being so honest with me.
But then there's the matter of his tells. I've been playing Russian roulette with him since I was 12. I know them well.
You are the reason I understand how imperative it is that I never lose sight of myself.
Aw, she's praising him.
So as far as fatherhood goes, I would say you've been more than adequate.
Oh, wow. That's about as much as Wednesday praises somebody, so wow.
My father did not kill Garrett Gates. Don't you find the timing a tad bit convenient? The coroner kills himself out of remorse for a decades-old murder case the very weekend my father, your prime suspect, deigns to return to town. I found the monster's cave, and I gave you the DNA evidence.
Here. DNA results. No match, inconclusive. Black, bubblegum. Maybe I should run DNA on that.
Someone is trying to throw me off my game. This is all a distraction.
No. His mother hung herself in the backyard. His father drank himself to an early grave, and even his little sister didn't escape. She was orphaned, sent overseas, ended up drowning.
Oh, that's terrible.
So your father doesn't just have Garrett's blood on his hands, he's got the whole damn family's.
Except it's not Gomez that... I mean, it was self-defense. Summer camp? Oh. She's trying to get her to wolf out, I guess.
Don't you want to wolf out and finally be normal, honey?
Aw. Well, that's terrible. She can't accept her for who she is. Wow.
After he's sentenced, he'll be sent to a state penitentiary where he'll lose his mind being separated from mother. Did you know they haven't spent a single night apart since they've tied the knot?
Wow, that's crazy.
Come on. Let's see if the fish are biting. It's quite a catch.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
He's innocent.
If anyone can figure out who really committed the crime, it's you.
Now, give me one of those.
It's interesting bait. Poor fishes. The secret library.
Our mission was to protect outcasts from harm and bigotry. In fact, the group was started by an ancestor of your father's from Mexico. One of the first settlers in America.
Goody.
Yes, good.
How ironic, since she was the one who killed Joseph Crackstone.
Father didn't kill Garrett Gates, did he?
No.
Who did?
Found your father fighting for his life. It was terrifying.
Oh, it was her. It was Morticia?
It was like I was staring into the eyes of a rabid beast.
Oh.
It was only when I heard the scream that I realized what I'd done.
Ish, you need to leave right now.
So he took the fall for her.
Your father took the blame in order to protect me.
Wow.
Well, maybe it wasn't rage at all. Foaming saliva, dilated pupils, mental confusion. What are those all textbook symptoms of?
How can that be?
There's only one way to find out. Are you sure you don't want to join?
No, that's okay, darling. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Fun? Doesn't look like fun to me.
Moment of truth.
It's empty?
Hello, Garrett.
Oh, nope.
I was right.
Guess it's gonna be an Addams Family reunion in Los.
Oh, shoot.
Both under arrest.
For what? Grave digging?
It's a souvenir from our outing. I borrowed it from Garrett. He died from nightshade poisoning.
Which means Garrett was dying.
Before you stabbed him.
Mm.
For once, could you two get off of each other and focus?
Prove to me you're still worthy to be called my son!
Wednesday,
Oh,
did you have a vision?
she certainly did.
He wasn't just trying to kill Father. He was going to use the nightshade poison to murder the entire school.
Wow. So this guy was really messed up.
Garrett Gates wasn't killed by a stab wound. But you already knew that, didn't you? Because back when you were sheriff, you were in charge of the case and covered it up.
Garrett went there that night to spike the punch and kill all the kids at that dance. Listen, my job was to keep the peace. Now, if there had been a trial, both Jericho's and Nevermore's reputations would have been trashed.
I think the only reputation you were worried about ruining was your...
Exactly.
What do you want?
Well, Gomez out of prison, for starters.
My father will be released immediately with a full and unequivocal apology from the sheriff's office. Do we have a deal?
Wow, I love Wednesday. She's so assertive, empowered. She's awesome.
When did your visions begin?
A few months ago.
I'm sorry you didn't feel you could tell me. But I'm always here for you, Wednesday. Always.
She's starting to warm up to her mom. Aw. Maybe.
You're a raven. Your visions are more potent, more powerful. But without the proper training, they can lead to madness.
That's scary.
Somebody from our bloodline reaches out from beyond to help us when we're ready.
Goody has.
Goody was a witch of great strength, but her vengeance pushed her too far, and even she couldn't save herself.
I don't hold grudges, only blood debts.
Your daughter and my son have become close.
I pity any boy who gets caught in her viper's cage.
Dad! I missed you so much. Dad, I missed you so much.
Aw. I like how the family got closer during that episode. Aw. Is Wednesday gonna hug? Aw.
If I'm meant to wolf out, then I'm going to do it on my own timeline and not yours.
Good for you, Enid.
I just hope that one day you'll finally be able to accept me for who I am.
Exactly. Yeah, she should. I mean, it's a good lesson for all parents. Aw.
I'm proud of you, kiddo. You do you.
Oh, her father's great. He accepts her for who she is, at least. That's good.
You have your own path to blaze.
Mm.
I don't want to be a stranger in your life, darling. If you need me for anything at all, I'm only a crystal ball away.
Aw. So Wednesday's a lot closer to her mom now, and her dad and brother. That was really sweet. Wonder what she's gonna find in there. Morticia said her picture was missing. Oh.
I knew it. I did witness Roan getting murdered that night. When Roan appeared the next morning, it was you.
What?
Not only did you impersonate Judy Garland, you became her. You're a shapeshifter.
Yes, yeah.
That's a fascinating theory. You won't tell a soul, Miss Adams. Because Rowan was not in his right mind. His telekinetic abilities were driving him mad, and he attempted to murder you twice.
Burying bodies to cover your dirty secrets.
There's a lot of secrets.
Tell that to Eugene. How are you protecting him?
Good question. They care more about their reputation or the reputation of the school than they do about the goodwill of the students.
What on earth?
Fire will rain? Wow, that seems like a threat. It's kind of scary. Okay, so I think this is the end here. Okay, so that episode looked like it was all about the relationships between the Nevermore students and their families. They had Parents' Day. I particularly enjoyed how Wednesday got closer to her parents, because when they sent her to Nevermore, their relationship was a little bit shaky. Well, Wednesday's relationship with Gomez and Morticia. Of course, Gomez and Morticia have always had a passionate, loving relationship, which is great to see. So it looks like Gomez was falsely accused of a murder. I'm a little confused as to why, if the sheriff always suspected him, why the sheriff never arrested Gomez in the first place. It was a little bit strange. Now we also learned that the mayor and Principal Weems are trying to cover up history. So that's a little bit concerning. I'm not sure about the mayor, but I've always looked at Principal Weems with a little bit of suspicion. So it looks like, and the coroner was murdered as well. We're not exactly sure who did that, if it was the werewolf monster in the woods or if it was somebody else. I guess we will find out in episode 6. So we'll see you then.